up, guys? It's your boy, J. Scott Top.
Evo.
And we are the Midnight Movie Watchers. And today's review we have for you guys is none other than Glass. Glass is the third installment. And would it be Unbreakable Split?
Yeah, Unbreakable. Unbreakable.
The Unbreakable Split trilogy.
19 years waiting.
There you go. So yes, this movie stars your boy James McAvoy, Samuel L. Jackson, and Bruce Willis.
Yep. And
we went to see it at midnight. You know how we do. And of course, let's talk about it. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the review. Evo,
this movie, first? Let's say I like it. It's good. If you're a slow movie watch, like you don't like slow build-ups, then I don't think you have to give it some time. I ain't gonna say don't go see it, but you gotta give it some time because it's slow build-up. But overall, I like it, and people don't realize how they chopped it up and gave everybody their own like chapters.
I can see that.
Because the first one was Bruce Willis chapter, then Split had his chapter, and the end was Glass.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I really like how they did it if you just think of it, but
I definitely have to agree. I definitely have to agree. Let me start off by saying I actually like this film. This is a really good film. I agree with Evo. It did have some slow parts that if you're not if you're into fast paced all the way thriller, if you was expecting it to be like Split on steroids, you're going to be disappointed. That's not what you got. You got a real fleshed out story that wasn't ashamed or wasn't scared to take its time to develop the characters.
It kept your attention though.
It did, and that's one of my positives. You know, the movie had slow parts, but at least to me, the slow parts were very interesting, and it kept my interest all the way through. I have no complaints as far as I have no complaints with the tone of the movie. I felt the tone was really
like
Shyamalan. Right. Shyamalan.
You did a real great job at the thing, and I feel like, but the only thing the bad thing I probably would say is Bruce Willis. He didn't get the shine that I thought. He was at the beginning, right. But mostly it was like a damn Split Part 2 a little bit.
I can see that. Wait. We're gonna dive into the next. So, are there any other positives first you would like to get out?
The whole direction, the shooting was great. I really love the acting, the storyline, the twist, and everything. It was wonderful or whatever.
Man, let me tell you guys something. James McAvoy is a monster at this point.
He is great.
This guy he brought the same energy he had from Split over to this film. All the characters had their own personalities, and he really brought that. He did. I mean,
he flashed.
Flash would go off. He would change characters on the fly. Yeah. And he never cracked. This guy is freaking amazing. And the Beast was always interesting to me. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see him much in Split until the very end of the film. Yeah. But we definitely saw a lot of the Beast. You're definitely going to get.
We did see a lot of the Beast.
Yeah, definitely.
And the Horde. And we saw Kevin Crumb.
Yeah, we did. So, I thought that was really well. The action, when it was action parts, I felt they done it really well. Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson was a real standout, as always, though. I mean, at this point, this guy's a legend, right? So, I mean, at this point,
and you can add James into that legend category.
Yeah, you can. I mean, he killed it. That was pretty much most of my positives. I thought the pace was slow, but I thought it kept my interest all the way through.
It really did, yes.
The acting was top notch. The action parts, when they happened, were really interesting and done really well. It was a thriller, and I felt it did a good job at keeping you at the edge of your seat.
Keep what's next, or you trying to guess. You couldn't guess.
Right.
I was in there, this gonna happen. Shit didn't happen, but I was thinking it was gonna happen.
Yeah. So that's our positives. Now we have to shift to the negative. Now you had a floor. What was your biggest?
I feel like Bruce Willis, even though he had the front row and they gave us a good thing concept on where his life ended up after Unbreakable and all that stuff. That was a good story. But then after that, when James came on, it's like he fell to the wayside. Then especially when Glass, it's like they fell to the wayside and then focus on them too much.
I can see that. So I can see that.
Like they popped up every now and then, but mostly it was James because they kept going to his room.
A lot of it was James. Yeah,
they kept going to his room.
I definitely agree. So. Bruce Willis, out of the three, I feel Bruce Willis did probably get the short end of the stick. Like
some of his lines when he went long.
Yeah, like his lines and even surprisingly, this movie was called Glass. I thought that it would focus the most on Samuel L. Jackson. But it definitely stayed with James McAvoy character.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was a little disappointed with that because although Glass does get his chance to shine, and by the end of the movie, you kind of you see why it's titled Glass.
Yeah.
But it definitely didn't dive into his backstory, or the film wasn't centered around him like Unbreakable was with Bruce Willis and Split was with James McAvoy character. So that is also one of my negatives. Another negative is the ending plot.
The goddamn
the ending plot. Okay.
Where the fuck did he come from?
Yes. Okay. So that was my biggest problem with the film was the ending plot. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but he introduced some a new without giving too much away. He introduced a new organization or what is like a bioterrorist group at this point.
Secret society.
Yeah, he introduced a cult into the film, and I don't know about you, Elvo, but what the fuck did these people come from?
I don't know. I feel like I gotta go back and watch Unbreakable and Split.
Right.
Were they mentioned? Are they even seen?
Right, yeah, definitely. We're definitely gonna have to go back to those past two movies to kind of see
I think
if these guys was in, because I definitely don't remember.
Because I feel like even like the movie was good and the build up was good and the end fight part was really good
really
or whatever.
Well.
I feel like I thought the story was gonna take another path or whatever. Instead of how they ended it. I was like, oh yeah. Oh girl about to be this. And
definitely agree.
I thought it was gonna take another path. I'm like, oh, this one.
Like what happened? Like
that's it.
Yeah, definitely. That was also a negative for me. But it didn't take away from the film. But I definitely think like
he could have did something else.
Yeah, I feel like he could have been a little more creative, or at least went in another direction than what he did with that little whole bit.
Because he set it up perfectly. The whole setup.
The setup was great.
Everything.
The setup was great. Setup was fantastic.
Just wish you would have ended it differently, or
right. Yeah, so that was pretty much Split. I mean, would you like to add something?
No,
that was pretty much Glass, you guys. I mean,
he called it Split.
Yeah, I know, right? I did say Split. But yeah,
James
McAvoy, he killed it. It was his movie again, basically. But but yeah, it was okay. So in the end, what would you rate it?
I rate it. I give it an 8.
8 out of 10.
Just because the end threw me off a little bit, and if he would have did something else, or because I think him and that girl, I thought that dynamic would have been cool if they would have.
The son and James McAvoy.
Not the son. Kevin Crumb and his girlfriend.
Okay, yeah.
If they would have kept, they could have extended to something else.
Yeah,
they could have took the movie somewhere else. At first, I thought she was gonna flip out in the movie. Yeah. I was like, oh, this nigga crazy.
Yeah. And while we're on the topic, another positive I would like to add is he was very effective in setting up for future films. Like he can continue this whole franchise of superhero type things he's trying to tell. Yeah. He could take it in new directions, but without giving too much away, like
it ain't gonna be the direction you want for this.
It's not gonna be what you probably thinking. So that was pretty much our review for Split. I also have to agree with you. I would say 8 out of 10. I thought the pacing was good. There were slow parts, but it kept my interest all the way through. The acting was top notch.
Yeah.
You know, so, and the negative, like I said, that hurt the film was the ending plot. Yeah, I thought that was a little weird.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah, and it didn't focus on some characters that I would have liked to seen them focus more on. So that's our review, guys, for Glass. So once again, I'm Jay Skytop.
Evo.
And we are the Midnight Movie Watchers. Peace.
Bye-bye.